If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering why everything inside of your life is not going as planned. You're not having that same motivational drive. You're not getting to where you actually want to be able to be inside of life. And it seems like all the obstacles are hitting you at one time. And you're not able to be able to connect the puzzles together to be able to get you to that next level. I was once that person, and I had to connect the dots to be able to change my entire life. This is what really inspired me to be able to make this video and show you guys what really helped me unfuck myself and put me in a better position inside of life. So inside of this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys everything that I possibly can to be able to show you how to unfuck yourself and your entire life. Everything that is happening inside of your life right now is happening for a reason. It's happening to be able to take you to the next level, and you have to go through the struggle and pain and suffering to be able to get out on the other side and to be able to appreciate those things even more. But we first have to understand the concept of every single thing that ties into one. You're probably watching this video right now wondering exactly why everything is crashing down inside of your life right now, and why can't I just extend the hand out to where a miracle falls down up on me and totally changes the position I'm in right now to be able to take me to that next level. But I'm here to let you guys know that nothing is going to be given inside of this world to you unless you are working for it. So the next question we have to ask ourselves is, what is the actual input that I'm giving to be able to get these things that I actually want inside of the universe? A lot of people don't realize that the input that you're actually giving inside the world is in direct proportion to the output that you receive. Therefore, there can be a big gap in between your actual wants inside of life and what you are actually doing daily. There's a big gap in between these two. You have to be able to analyze exactly what you're doing daily and see if that is in comparison to what you actually want inside of life. If it's not, you have to adjust and bring more input into exactly what you want to be able to bring. So that means that any problems I'm having inside of life, all I have to be able to do is analyze that situation and adjust my input. Because the more input I give towards any type of problem you're having in life, it can be money situations, it can be mental problems, it can be diseases, a lot of different things that you're going inside of your life. All you have to simply do is adjust your input, and you can expect to be able to receive a better output when it comes to it. If I'm having problems with my financial situation, well, how much input have I actually put towards, how much energy have I put towards changing that situation? And when you analyze that, you need to look at your wants, what you actually want inside of life, and then look at what you're doing every single day to be able to get to what you actually want inside of life. The more input that we give towards this situation, the more output we're actually going to be able to receive. You see, the con to this is when you actually start adjusting the input that you give out to be able to receive a better output to the things you actually want inside the world, you're going to have voices inside of your head that are not with you at all. I want you to fully understand that how you feel is not in direct proportion of what you actually want inside of life. So that means if you tell yourself, I want to be able to get up inside of the gym at 5 a.m. every single day and be able to work out, when you wake up, you're going to have a voice inside of your head that's telling you to lay that down. But our job is to never be able to negotiate with that weakness that is going on inside of our head. When we are not emotionally attached to these things, and we already know what must be done, because you truly feel inside that you already know what must be done to be able to get to where you actually want to be able to be inside of life. But those feelings are being able to stop you. So therefore, we cannot negotiate with the weakness and the feelings that we are feeling. We just simply have to act. One thing I notice is when we are acting and no longer thinking about the thoughts, just like if you're going up to go talk to a girl and you're thinking about it before you actually act on it, right? Before you actually take that leap out and start talking to the girl, you're thinking about all type of things instead of just going ahead and acting. Those are the voices inside of your head that you don't really need to be able to listen to. And our full job inside of here to be able to actually get to the goal that we want to inside of life is to not operate off our feelings. Only do what must be done. And this is the same thing that has me on this video right now, speaking to you guys. Imagine you're playing a video game and you're the main character. You control that full character inside of this video game. But the main character decides to sit down and he's not doing nothing inside of the game at all. That would be boring, right? The whole moral of the story is we need to get out inside of the world and start doing main character shit. You see, now that we understand that we have full control over our mind and we're actually able to do anything we want to inside of this world, I want to touch on one subject that depresses majority of the world, and that is the lack of money. But I'm here to let you guys know the magic number is only 1. Because if you get to 1, You can get to 2. You can get to 3. You get to 4. You get to 5. You get to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. Any number you can think of, you can get to it simply because you got to. Just because we were able to get to 1 does not mean it's going to be hard to get to number 2. But see, where most people get stirred off at is the distractions that the world give. Therefore, the distractions that are taking you far apart from what your goal actually is because of what you are doing every day. I need you to analyze that fully on what you are doing every single day and ask yourself, hey, listen, every single thing that you are doing throughout a day, is this goal achieving or is it tension relieving? If it's tension relieving, we need to adjust our input in towards those things and give more input to the things we actually want inside of life. That way we can receive the output that we actually want out of these things, right? It's not going to work the other way around, or you're going to be moving backward. You see, if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to realize one thing out of this entire video is that the universe is you and you are the universe. You have full control of your destination at the end of the day, and you create whatever you want out in this world. You see, if you just simply say the word universe slowly, universe, the world is yours. But you have to be able to realize that you're the only person that can see through your eyes. And when you realize that, this is when the world fully becomes yours.